The Mass readings for Saturday, February 19th, 2022, Saturday of the 6th week in Ordinary Time. A reading from the letter of St. James. Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers and sisters, for you realize that we will be judged more strictly, for we all fall short in many respects. If anyone does not fall short in speech, he is a perfect man, able to bridle the whole body also. If we put bits into the mouths of horses to make them obey us, we also guide their whole bodies. It is the same with ships. Even though they are so large and driven by fierce winds, they are steered by a very small rudder, wherever the pilot's inclination wishes. In the same way, the tongue is a small member, and yet has great pretensions. Consider how small a fire can set a huge forest ablaze. The tongue is also a fire. It exists among our members as a world of malice, defiling the whole body, and setting the entire course of our lives on fire, itself set on fire by Gehenna. For every kind of beast and bird, of reptile and sea creature, can be tamed and has been tamed by the human species, but no man can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. With it we bless the Lord and Father, and with it we curse men, who are made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth come blessing and cursing. My brothers and sisters, this need not be so. The word of the Lord. The Responsorial Psalm. Today's responsorial psalm is Psalm number 12. You will protect us, Lord. You will protect us, Lord. Help, O Lord, for no one now is dutiful. Faithfulness has vanished from among the children of men. Everyone speaks falsehood to his neighbor. With smooth lips they speak, and double heart. You will protect us, Lord. May the Lord destroy all smooth lips, every boastful tongue, those who say, we are heroes with our tongues, our lips are our own, who is Lord over us. You will protect us, Lord. The promises of the Lord are sure, like tried silver, freed from dross, sevenfold refined. You, O Lord, will keep us and preserve us always from this generation. You will protect us, Lord. You will protect us, Lord. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 9, verse 2 to 13. Jesus took Peter, James, and John and led them up a high mountain apart by themselves, and he was transfigured before them, and his clothes became dazzling white, such as no fuller on earth could bleach them. Then Elijah appeared to them along with Moses, and they were conversing with Jesus. Then Peter said to Jesus in reply, Rabbi, it is good that we are here. Let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. He hardly knew what to say. They were so terrified. Then a cloud came, casting the shadow over them. Then from the cloud came a voice, This is my beloved Son. Listen to him. Suddenly, looking around, the disciples no longer saw anyone, but Jesus alone with them. As they were coming down from the mountain, he charged them not to relate what they had seen to anyone, except when the Son of Man had risen from the dead. So they kept the matter to themselves, questioning what rising from the dead meant. Then they asked him, Why do the scribes say that Elijah must come first? He told them, Elijah will indeed come first and restore all things. Yet how is it written regarding the Son of Man, that he must suffer greatly and be treated with contempt? But I tell you that Elijah has come, and they did to him whatever they pleased, as it is written of him. The Gospel of the Lord. Here are some thoughts on today's scripture. The transfiguration follows immediately after the confession of Peter about Jesus' identity as Messiah and the foretelling of his rejection, sufferings, and death at the hands of his own people, which came as such a shock to the disciples. They go up a high mountain, traditionally recognized as Mount Tabor, but it does not really matter. Mountains in Scripture are holy places where God is especially present. From within the cloud comes a voice, which can only be the voice of God Himself. This is my beloved Son. Listen to Him. This is now the endorsement of the Father Himself for Jesus. The words that just previously they found difficult to accept, they are now being told to listen to very carefully. Jesus as Son speaks with the voice of God. We too need to listen to everything that Jesus says, both by His words and His actions. Then everything is suddenly over, and they see only Jesus, the Jesus of everyday life, looking not very different from anyone else. The way He appears in our life too. But we need to continue listening to Him wherever and however we encounter Him. Christ, have mercy on us. Thanks for listening. Have a blessed day. Remember to follow us on Instagram at accept_God_. You can also click on the link below. Thanks.